Well, as everyone knows, private equity funds are basically in the form of a group company, meaning each fund varies in complexity depending on different situations. For example, a real estate fund usually has, at the top, it has a holding, and below it, there is an SPV, and each SPV will have specific assets. Depending on the different fund situations, the levels may also vary. Here, we can make a very flexible definition. Currently, there are only three layers, which means we can add another layer for definition and make a choice, right? Here, we don't need to. That's all. Then the result of this selection will be reflected here, both of the three layers, meaning we have these holdings, these SPVs, and these specific assets. Again, just like with the fund itself, we can also perform add, delete, modify, and query alterations on it. We can also click in to view its specific information, and we can see some of its values, that is its raw data. At the same time, similar to the fund, it also has can undergo a customization. That is, it can be customized in this situation, including it can also undergo a customization of various KPI calculations, which is also very flexible. It has for three levels each, for each level it has. Then if we want to perform a calculation on it, this is actually very similar. We select here, first choose the type of company, so then select through the company, select the company, then select some basic information, and we can do the same here. Because some data is not available every quarter, for example, this data is only available annually, so we have to select it annually to calculate it. Okay, I'll make a change. Okay, this way we achieve this effect. Then this is very similar to the fund itself, meaning we can perform various KPI calculations for different levels of a subentity. At the same time, here we can also show within the fund how this fund is composed of this sub-entity. For example, this fund at the top, right? There's a holding here. And below, there are different subsidiary companies it holds. Then we can also perform a more flexible definition. For example, this subsidiary bought a new asset and it bought 50%. Okay, we added it here. And now we can see what was just added. Yes, in this way, we can record operations, including calculating various KPI situations for sub-entities or subsidiaries, and also reflect it in the structure of the fund. All right, thank you.